All right, guys, and welcome back. I'm right now I'm trying something a little bit different, so I wanted to share this with you guys. And I've had an oxidation on this car, so if you can kind of see on that fender there, it's actually in the clear. There's a clear on this, but it kind of sat and got dirty, and the dirt kind of embedded itself into the paint and didn't look very good. So I wanted to try, and it's oxidized into the paint, so like some of the dirt. Now, I've done this side of the hood, and this side I haven't done yet, and I was doing it by hand. I'm going to just show you the product because maybe you're looking at this idea to do yours. This is the Meguiar's. It's meant for RV gel coat, but apparently it obviously works on paint. I'll tell you what the texture and feel of it's like. It's very much like, it feels like and smells like Meguiar's number 7, but it has a little bit of a grit in it. So yeah, the grit kind of scrubs off the oxidation and then it glazes it. So it's kind of different. I mean, I don't know if you ever use Meguiar's number 7. It's like a Imperial hand glaze from, I don't like glazing really, but Imperial hand glaze from 3M is similar to that too, if you've ever used that. But I tried it by hand, and I mean, it would take a lot of scrubbing to really get it off. So so I switched to the polisher. I was using the lamb's wool, and what I was having a problem with is the lamb's wool was leaving marks in it. So I switched to this, just a light. This is an old worn out one, but anyway, it's working still. A light foam pad, and that seems to work pretty good. And then your edges, you can kind of scrub those out. But you can see right here where I did, and it looks kind of dull. Like I'll have to do this by hand in there to get that out. But I've tried it without the buffer. It seems like it would be super labor intensive. So if you're looking to do even your RV with this, plan on using a buffer of some sort. You could probably even use a orbital with this. I never use orbitals. They're just so slow. But it works great with a foam pad, and it seems to get it off pretty good, and then leaves like a wax glaze on here. So I'm going to do some paint touch-ups when I get all done. I'm going to go ahead and fix that and then spray and blend it. But I just wanted to get all the oxidation off of it, and it seems to be working. But I just wanted to make this video because you might think, oh yeah, you just wipe that stuff on, it'll wipe right off, oxidation comes off. If you ever use the old TR3, TR3 does that. You just wipe it on and it wipes the stuff right off. If you're ever trying to get oxidation off, I don't know how it works on clear, okay, TR3. So I was like, well, yeah, I'm probably want to buff this thing anyway, and this stuff has like chemicals that kind of remove that stuff. So I thought I'd try it, and it does work, but I would say plan on buffing it if you're going to do it. This product, what it reminds me of, and if you've ever used before, they used to have an old product we used to use in the 80s when we had single stage paints called Blend Ease. Okay, it has a little bit of grit in it, but it smells kind of like Imperial hand glaze or the Meguiar's number 7, the glazing. So it's kind of different. So that's what it's like. I just wanted to make a video on this so that you know, if you're looking at buying this, what it's like. And the process is buffing it really is the only way I would try. I would not try and do it by hand. It'll take you'll probably spend days and days and days trying to do that by hand. So and it didn't, like, this came out really nice and smooth. You hear that? And let's look up here where I did by hand. See that? Yeah, to get that off of there, That's embedded dirt and oxidation together. So anyway, that's what I'm trying to get off. This does it, but gotta buff it off. All right. If you're looking for something easier, if you have just pure oxidation, and you're trying to get that off, if you can find it, they've gotten rid of the product, but go on. I seen it on eBay. I saw it at DK Hardware or something like that. One called TR3. That is the best one. It comes right off. We used to have one called Parco Blue. It was the same thing, and you just wiped it on like wax, and then you wipe it off by hand, and it takes all the oxidation off beautifully. This is a scrubbing product. Really, you're gonna have to use a buffer, so you know. All right, I'll talk to you in the next video. Please like, share, and subscribe.